What's going on? It's your boy SB. All right, so we are talking about day one in Amazon, what you need to know. And in this video, we're going to be talking about just all type of things, especially just starting off in Amazon. I got so many people who always hit me up talking about it's their first day, it's their first week. Oh, SB, I just got hired. What about this? Boom, 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 boom. So I'm just going to go over some tips that really helped me when I first started. And hopefully it can help you. And not only that, I'm asking the fam, I'm asking all my subscribers. I got a gang of people who work at Amazon as well. I want you guys to drop your tips, things that helped you when you first started off at Amazon, because I'm sure it'll help somebody else. And be nice. Try not to scare them away. Let's tell them about the deep stuff later. But let's get into it. So the first thing, I just put a lot of things down, not really in order, but just kind of how it came to me. So the first thing, breathe. I remember day one, even in the orientation, they were just introducing what was going on and names, and it didn't even get to the work yet. People was already stressed out. And I was in the front, you feel me, like game face on, ready to go. People were stressed. I'm like, yo, what you know, what's up? What's wrong? I just heard it's going to be so crazy. And I heard people don't get breaks here. And I heard, you need to stop watching all them scary movies before you go to bed. But seriously, that was at least 60%, 70% of the class was scared for no reason. Actually, it was a reason. They watched all the YouTube videos of people. They watched all the YouTube videos before they came into the class and was terrified. Listen, that is number one. Breathe. You're going to be okay. Just know anything that you feel like, oh man, I have a problem with learning. Oh man, I have a problem with boom, boom, boom. It takes me a long time to learn. Look, whatever the case may be with you, don't trip. All you have to do is let your manager know, and they will get you extra help if you need it. I needed extra help when it came to quality. I didn't understand it. Okay, what's this and this? You feel me? BOOs and the COOs, not the COOs, the XOOs and the SPOOs. What are you talking about? So trust me, I got it. Not only did I get it, I elevated and elevated and elevated. So trust me, you'll be good. Just chill. Breathe. You'll be straight. And just know, if you need the extra help, ask for it, you'll get it. You'll be good. Okay, so the next thing, business first. You're like, of course, what you mean? Because I was an ambassador. I was one of the ones training all the new people for a long time. And you want to know something I've seen a lot of this. Yeah, you like, yo, what's that? You feel me? That's what I was like too. Like, yo, what's going on with this guy? All of a sudden, you're like, I like your leggings. Hey, Uncle Jeff, put him in the cage. You feel me? Like, wipe the drool off his face. Listen, business first. I've seen so many people. Day one, we're still in introduction. People missing out on all type of information because they focus on somebody across the room. Dudes and females, listen. Business first, please get your head in the game. It's a new job. Learn the job at least. It sounds funny and it sounds like, of course, but it's a lot of people who get distracted. We'll say that as soon as they get in the job, and they don't even know the job yet and end up missing a lot of valuable information because they distracted. Listen. Business first. Know your job, learn your job, and kill it. And then whatever you do after that's on you. All right, so the next thing that I would say, know what you're here for. Off top, right at the entrance. What are you here for? What are you at Amazon for? And the reason why I say that, day one, I knew what I was at Amazon for. I was like, yo, I need to be a manager in here. All this opportunity, I need to capitalize on that. So you need to do the same thing. Are you here just for a check? Yo, I'm just here for a check. You feel me? I'm just trying to make sure I got some money stacked up. I'm trying to pay off debt. I'm trying to get a car. I'm trying to do whatever you're trying to do. But I think the main thing, are you trying to move up in the company, or is it just something else where you're just trying to make money? I think that's the main thing. And the reason why I say that is because depending on which one you choose, you're going to have to move differently if you're trying to move up. If you're trying to come to Amazon to move up, you want to be a manager, you want to do this, you want to do, like, you're trying to move up, you're going to have to move differently than if you're not. I have different videos. Check it out. It's called Tips to Move Up at Amazon and stuff like that. You want to try to stay out the drama. You want to stay out the gossip. There's things that you want to stay away from and move differently from. You have to watch who you're hanging around with if you're trying to go that route. That's my opinion, just my opinion. I got some videos on it. Go check that out. Also, to tag along with that, the next thing, have a goal. For me, my goal was to move up, to get into that management position. That was one of my biggest goals. The next thing, my next goal was I need a house. Literally day one, I had a plan and I was setting goals to get a house. What do you need when you need a house? You need good credit. What do you need in a house? You need a big down payment. You need job history. And then you need to be making enough to qualify. So with just those, that helped me a lot. How'd that help you a lot? Making enough money. Okay, I know I had to be working some overtime because just the regular base pay wasn't enough to get me what I wanted to qualify for. Saying you need 2 years of job history when you're going to approve for a house. So I knew I couldn't be playing around because I can't be working here a year and get fired because I need 2 years of job history. I need to be on point. I can't be playing games and I can't just quit and go do something else because I need this job history for my home. So that's what I'm saying. What's your goal? Because let me tell you, there was plenty of times I hit like my breaking point, whether it be due to frustration, whether it be to, like I'm saying, my first month where I got a write up and like I had discouragement and then I started doubting myself. All those things, all these feelings are going to come working at Amazon. This is like the army. Welcome to the army. You feel me? This is like boot camp. But I say all that, have your goals. So when you hit those breaking points, you got your goals in mind to help you push through. And the next thing, you like, hold up, hold on, SB. You ain't said nothing about the job physically. Like, what should I wear? Should I bring something? If you paying attention to what I'm saying, everything that I've said so far has to do with this. You like, what, a fade? No, I need a fade, honestly, right now. My hair a little toe back. Everything I've said so far has to do with this. Your mindset. It is the mindset that can make or break your experience working in Amazon. And that's another thing I want to say. Go into this with a positive mindset. If you come into Amazon with a negative mindset, it's going to make your experience negative. I've seen it time after time. A lot of things may frustrate you. Oh man, I'm sitting on my feet 12 hours. Oh, I'm doing this. Oh, the pods are full. Oh, there ain't no pods coming. It's always something that you could look at negative. Always try to flip it for the positive and try to avoid all the negative stuff that people try to give you when it comes to the job. All right, now I'm gonna try to touch on some other stuff. I'm gonna try to go through it a little bit fast so we don't waste too much time. So of course you wanna wear comfortable shoes, but y'all gotta wear them weird shoes now because it changed since I've been there. But when it comes to being comfortable with your feet being comfortable, that is huge when it comes to Amazon. That made a big difference with me. But one thing that changed the game for me, if you can, once you save up a few checks, get some inserts that's really comfortable. Put that in your little your Zappos, you feel me? Put that in the Zappos because you are standing on your feet for a long time. This next thing is something that I'm struggling with today as I speak. Right now, I should be doing this same thing that I'm about to tell you to do. You ready? Some of y'all already know what I'm about to talk about. Rest, sleep. You need to make sure you get good sleep, especially starting because your body's going to be sore. Literally, this is boot camp. You feel me? Welcome to Amazon Army. We need you to pack these boxes. And it's going to feel like that. Your body is going to be sore. It's going to take about a month for your body to get used to it. So make sure you get your rest, because if you go in there tired, especially when you're first learning, then you're going to get more aggravated. You'll get irritated. Trust me, this is something that I'm still trying to get better at today. So that's a big tip right there. Get your sleep. Next thing, especially dealing with your first day and your first week and your first month, ask all the questions. Get a notepad, especially your first couple of days, your first weeks. Reason why I say that, any question, write it down if no one's around. And as soon as you see your manager, as soon as you see this person, ask those questions. There's no such thing as a stupid question, especially if it has to do with the process of your work. You want to make sure that you have that down to a T and you understand it. All right. So another thing, bring some water, bring a face towel. You feel me? When I was throwing, boop, 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 beep, beep, I was going crazy. Boom. I had my face towel, slap that little release button, pod float off. Boom. Get my little face towel, wipe my face off. It came in handy a lot. The next tip is something that I've talked about in almost all the videos when it comes to tips at Amazon. Be careful with your UPT, because if you're not careful with that and you go negative, it's a high probability that you could get fired for that. They don't play when it comes to going negative. Watch your UPT, save your UPT. Always make sure you have something in case you need it for emergencies or you're running late, you need to leave early. always make sure you got that UPT racked up. All right, so the next tip I would probably say to pace yourself. This was something that I didn't understand and wasn't trying to hear from nobody. I was going 100 miles per hour right out the gate. You can do that, but especially your first month, you're on a learning curve. Take advantage of that. Learn the process. Don't worry, you're going to have your time to shine. Don't even worry. And there's probably going to be somebody next to you trying to outshine you. I know that used to be so annoying. And when I would try to pace myself, somebody next to me want to try to turn up. It's like, oh, you want, that's, are we doing that? We going there? Let me go a little bit faster then. Oh, you trying to go faster? Okay, let me go a little. People will try to do that. They'll try to stow faster than you, try to pack faster than you. It's like, yo, bro, can I just pack in peace, please? Don't be moved by nobody else. Pace yourself. And if you haven't yet, be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to hit the notification bell so you can see whenever we upload a new video. But that's it. I got 1,000 more, but just for the basics, just for the basics, just starting off, just for that first month, that's some stuff that just kind of I just wrote down and jotted down. My people work at Amazon, drop it in the comment section. Some tips that people should do or people should look out for, or things that helped you that could help them. Drop that in the comment section so people could just scroll down and be like, oh, that's dope. Oh, I never even thought of that. Let me do that. Oh, you know what? That's dope. Boom, 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 boom. Anyways, it's your boy SB. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Yes, I'm also an artist. This is actually my song. It's called Whoa, off my project called Motivated. That's going to be in the description as well. It's on Spotify, on iTunes. So go ahead and check that out. Stream it. Show your boy some support. I'm going to catch you on the next video. Let's go.
Look, they say I couldn't do it, but I did. Turn stacks to a crib. Yeah, going up, going in. Let them sleep, bedtime, tuck them in.